Well, as with all good things, they come to an end, and we headed into the Yukon. On our way back, the rain started, but I was optimistic, hoping it would go away. I tend to do this, and I kind of underestimate how bad it's going to get. Ended up getting a little bit wet. Along the way, this happened. 50,000 miles on the DR. Not a problem. So we continued on. Sunshine, bad weather, sunshine, bad weather. The Canadians are really, really generous with their speed limits. I have to appreciate it. I mean, look at this sign, 65 miles an hour, and I'm a little uncomfortable. And oh, wait a minute, never mind. So we found mud, we found gravel, we found potholes. All of this on the way to Congdon Creek Campground, where we had spent the night previously on the way up. So, beautiful trip. Well, after passing through a lot of rain and garbage and kind of cold and lots of mud and gravel and frost heaves and potholes, we have arrived at Congdon Creek, I think it is, campground. It's the one we stopped at on the way up. It has electric fences around to keep the bears away from the tent sites, which is kind of nice. So we will get a relaxing sleep tonight, edit some video, and chug on tomorrow. I'm thinking we'll make it in about 4 or 5 more days. So on we go. Creek didn't get eaten by any grizzly bears. One of the neighbor dogs did touch the fence and really yelp, so we know that it's alive and working. Anyway, nice hair, always nice hair in the morning. Anyway, we are going to Big Creek campground near Watson Lake today. It's haul. It's the first time I've planned a 385-mile haul, but oh well, we will muddle through it. There are places we could stop sooner, but it puts us staged better for the next stop. We need to make some decisions about whether we're going down the Alaska Highway or the Stewart-Cacher Highway. There are pluses and minuses to both, but right now apparently there are a lot of wildfires burning and smoke in the area. So I will get hold of some people and try and figure out where that is. Having no internet doesn't help, but we'll get it sorted out, and we'll get the little one awake and be headed on the way. So anyway, we'll get some footage as we travel along. And people know that I kind of have an obsession with crossing bridges. I love them. And graded bridges are usually just sort of amusing. And I've been across the big ones, Mackinac during a windstorm and rain and all of that. Graded bridges generally are just kind of fun. The Teslin Bridge is a whole nother story. Teslin Bridge is a little over a quarter-mile long. It's over 80 years old now, and they are replacing it. It's got a very old pattern which just interacts horribly with knobby tires, pulling them this way and that. This was soaking wet as we crossed it. But the other problem is it's old enough that it's actually got nearly something you could call soft ruts that you can feel from so many tires going lengthwise. It pulls you this way, it pulls you that way, and you don't dare slow down. And it's kind of fun for a while, but this bridge just seems to go on and on and on and on and on. I think there are, I believe, 7 segments to it, and it's I love hate it. It's great to cross it. It's a shame that it'll be gone. It's going to be a real experience, but it's nice when you're back in the wind again. Well, here we are at Big Creek Campground. It was not supposed to rain yesterday, but naturally it did. All damn day long, and we got soaked. But we got through Teslin Bridge, and we got through all the crap, and we're here. Now, the weather report says 100% chance all day today. It's looking a little gray. Looking at Dease Lake, maybe a little farther. I'm going to get the weather down there, but I have a feeling it's better south. I have a good feeling. Everything I got is soaked, so we're going to put on Brian's banana suit today and give that a try, and just regular jeans because my riding pants are beyond wearable. And we will head south in a little bit as long as this weather holds off. So, Izzy's compartment's a little damp, but not bad. We'll turn the heater on and get her all toasty. She's still asleep. We're getting ready to go south down to Cassiar. There's supposed to be a lot of smoke in the air, but then this area was supposed to be ridiculously smoky, and I'm not seeing that to be true. So hopefully things will be good today, and we will continue to move on. If not, we will do the prudent thing and stay put. And we did take the Stewart Cassiar Highway south. I just love the desolation of this place. It's just absolutely beautiful. Stunning scenes all over. The rain was letting up. Picked up a riding buddy here named Lars. He had a V-Strom 1000, cruised along for a way, showed me a great campground, but we'll get to that, I guess, in a minute. I'm getting tired. Met a guy named Lars yesterday on the Stewart Highway. He's riding a V-Strom 1000, and we rode together down to Dease Lake. He pointed out a better campground for me, and I will use this next time because it's free and really kind of nice. I was thinking about going over to Stewart. I would really love to see the glaciers. They say there's a ton of grizzly bears on the way. It's a one-way in, one-way out. It's 100 miles out of my way, and I'm frankly getting just beat. I love riding, but this is whipping me. The rain the last couple of days has been miserable. Everything I got is wet. I'm putting the banana suit away because it's not supposed to rain anymore, and I don't want to wrestle with that thing anymore. So we'll be heading down to Maziadin Junction, maybe to Smithers. My goal is Smithers because I can get a hotel there. I'm just going to break the budget to hell with it because I am cold, wet, tired, and a mess. Wouldn't change it for the world. This is life on the road, but that's where we are right now. So I've got the little one to wake up. We're gonna pack up here out of Dease Lake, and we will be heading on toward Maziadin Junction. So updates to come. Get off the road. Get off the road. And when I got to Smithers, I got a hotel for $180 with cigarette butts already in place, used coffee in the coffee machine, and gosh, what a deal. Anyway, it was a nice place to sleep, and on we go. I didn't do a whole lot more filming on the way back to the border, but this is some stuff along the Fraser River Canyon. We stayed at one more campground at Long Lake, I believe it was called, Long Lake Provincial Park. There were some interesting sights along the way. This little skeleton watching over us. But like I say, not much more. Like a beautiful scenery, but it was pretty well burned out by this point and not doing a ton of filming. And just like that, we were back in the old US of A. Stopped in Acme and cleaned up the mess that calls itself my motorcycle. I had some oil leakage, much less than it looks like, but the mud really helped. Cleaned that up some and then headed on down to Cycle Camp to see my friends. We're going to spend a couple weeks here. Good folks, good time to relax. Izzy can sniff out the mushrooms and such, and we will finally get some rest for a couple weeks. Catch up with y'all soon. Thanks. Well, we're back here at Cycle Camp once again, and resting. Izzy's asleep, and I hope that you enjoyed some of this. You'll follow along, subscribe, tell other people, all that crap. Maybe one day I won't be broke, as I can't really take being a YouTube content creator too seriously. But anyway, hope this meant something to you, and we'll see you on the next journey.